Hi. Once you have completed what's called a discovery call, and we have decided that we are a good fit to work together, we move on to something called the initial process. And what I have done is I have taken three things that I feel are really essential for doing a good evaluation analysis and presenting them to you so that you have a roadmap that says, when we evaluate and look at your whole body, these are the things that I think you should spend your time, resources, and energy solving. These are the problems. So many times people come to me and they say, I have X problem, can you help me? And when we really do a good analysis and we do labs, we find out that yes, that's the problem that they're feeling, but it's being driven by something else that wasn't even on their radar in a lot of cases. So that's why I feel like you need to do all three of these things. I need to speak with you and review your health history. So that means that you'll fill out some paperwork ahead of time where you can put all of this information into a document, so I have it in an organized fashion. And then we speak through that and make sure that we have all the information. What's really important to you? What's going on? What supplements are you taking? What medications are you taking? What are there foods that you're eating or not eating? Or are you intermittent fasting? Or when was your last menstrual cycle? Those kinds of things that we need to know, so that when we get the labs, that's part two. We have you get your labs, and you can either, when you come to the office, you can just kind of march right down the street and get them right from the office, or we can send you a form where you can get them done at a local draw center that's more convenient for you if you're not coming to the Southwest Missouri Branson area. But then we collect the lab data, and the lab panel that I've created. This is years of me putting this all together and asking what do I need to do a really good overall evaluation on all the major systems in the body. So I want to look at hormones. I want to look at a full thyroid panel. I want to look at nutrient markers. I want to look at a cholesterol and lipid panel. I want to look at your kidneys and your liver and inflammation markers, and do a really good job on the blood sugar handling markers for insulin resistance, things like that. So for men, there's 74 markers on their panel. For women, there's 76, and that's just because we break down all the estrogens for the women. So it's very comprehensive. And then the third thing that I feel like is really important is us connecting on what's called a report of findings visit, where we take all of that information, the way you're feeling, all the symptoms you're having, look at the lab data alongside of that, and just break it down. I go through every single marker on that test with you. I give you a chance to ask questions. It's when's the last time that you had a doctor sit down with you for 1 hour and go over the labs and let you ask any question you had about that? It's probably actually never happened for most of the people I see. And that is so important to me, that you walk away from that visit feeling like this is the most comprehensive visit and review of my health that I have ever had done. And that you walk away from that knowing, hey, I've got these four things are really the main drivers of what's going on with my health. I need to spend time and effort there. Now, obviously, that is a big project when we identify all of those things that we need to do, and that would be called a care plan. And I'll talk about that in a different video, just what that is. But my goal is, at the end of the report of findings, is to hand you a really well articulated list of priorities. Now, most people want to move on and do something about those. They don't just want a nice, pretty report with different colors telling them they have these problems. They want some help looking into solving those issues. So that's what a care plan does. But that's just a little bit about the initial visit and the report of findings and what that package does and includes.